Okay, today I want to talk a little bit about going from a known good tune to setting up a base fuel map when you're increasing displacement, whether through bore, stroke, or both. I'm going to use 408 as an example today. So we're going from a cammed 346 with a good tune to a 408. So the first thing I want to do, I want to go into Engine, Airflow, Main VE, and what I want to do is I want to copy this whole table. So I'm going to click in the upper left corner and copy this. Then I want to go over to the General, and I see Cylinder Volume. So this is liter per cylinder. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our new displacement, divide it by our current displacement. So 408 divided by 346 equals 1.179. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this number and multiply it by the 1.179 that we just got. So the 0.70821 times 1.179 equals 0.83497. So we're going to enter that, and that's our new liter cylinder volume. So we're going to go back to the main VE, and you're going to see it changed the VE table. So that's why we wanted to save it, copy what we had. So now we're going to go ahead and paste that in. So we've basically kept our old VE table and just changed the cylinder volume for our new displacement. Now, a couple other things to consider here is if we change injectors, we want to go ahead and put the correct injector data. And then also, you know, if you're increasing displacement, you might be also going with a bigger cam with more overlap. So typically what you're going to see, if you go with a cam with more overlap, you might be rich at idle. So the last thing we want to do is be rich at idle with a brand new motor when we're trying to seat the rings. So what we're going to do is go ahead and err on the side of caution and maybe run a little bit lean, which isn't a problem at all at idle. So we're going to go down here in this idle area where we know it idles at, and we're going to kind of take this little block here, and we're just going to lower the VE table in that area just a little bit to account for that bigger cam with more overlap. And then this is a boosted application. So down here in some of these areas in boost, with that bigger cam and more displacement, we're going to go ahead and, for the sake of being cautious here, we're going to add a little bit more to the VE table up top in boost there. So basically what we've done is we've kept a known good VE table of a good tune, increased the cylinder volume for the displacement, and made a couple tweaks to the VE table for the bigger cam that we'll be running, just for an initial base map. Now after that, of course, if you use different injectors, you're going to have to enter the new injector data, and that'll give you a good starting point that then you go ahead and log and make a histogram to see your AFR percentage error, and you can adjust from there. But that'll give you a good starting point.